Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto, and this price analysis update on Harmony 1. We'll take a look at in both the USDT and the BTC pairings and identify a few key levels where we could potentially invest if we do get a price drop, or some levels to take profit on the way up. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome, this is Harmony 1 daily time frame. I'm using the USDT pair here and the Binance chart. The last 3 days have been epic. We have created some new all-time highs. This was a previous high here at 23 cents, and just let's move it up now to 25.7 cents we've been up to, so that's quite a significant amount. Red band here was a level of resistance, which we then flipped to support quite quick with that monster candle, and things are looking good. I mean, going back into mid-September when the market were on its arse and people were thinking, all right, that's it, above and over. So far, we've made 120% gain since then. So the bulls are back, Bitcoin's pushing up, and things are starting to look real good. But for now, we're at 25 cents, quarter of the way to that magical dollar mark. I think one is definitely going to $1 at some stage in the future. So we are still fairly early if you're looking to buy into this. Just a couple of things to note that we did have a massive cup and a handle here breakout, and we broke to the upside and we're pushing on. Don't want to get too excited yet though, because even though the price is going up, remember everything moves in waves. So just take a look at this, for example, wave here, wave there, waves there which died off. Everything moves up in waves, and this move is nothing out of the difference from that either. So what we need to do is have a look at some potential buy zones, because the price will come down at some stage. And if we look at this latest move, we'll tell you what, we'll go into the 4-hour time frame and we'll look at that latest move. See there, we're pushed up, rejected. If you look at that in terms of a fib level from the bottom to that top, we did that 38% retracement and then pushed up, and that's what I look for. Whenever I'm looking for buys, I also look for 382 retracement or the 618. In fact, we're going to have to go down to the hourly time frame for this, and we'll analyze this latest move here. So if you're looking at this move here and we want to place some buy orders, looking at our bottom there, we've got a double tweezer bottom, push to the upside, bang, new all-time highs, slight rejection, but we're coming back up now. If we do reject off the same area again, and you're wanting some buys on Harmony 1, what I would do is potentially look at this region here at 23.7 cents, and I would ladder orders down to around 22.4. So if you're looking for some buys on Harmony 1 and you think, right, Andy, I think I've missed boat, but I really like this project and I want to buy in, that is an area where I would consider buying 23 cents down to 22 cents, and I wouldn't rule another tap at 20 cents out. Just be wary that big investors will sell at some stage, and that could be an area, a nice psychological area for you to top up. So mainly if you're looking for buys now, concentrate on this area, but if you've got some spare tether on the side, just bank some in here at around 20 cents. I think it could be a decent area for you to target. But going back to the daily time frame, we just want to have a look how the moving averages are doing. So we'll use the 50 and the 20. This is what I use for long-term investing. We had that cross here on the 8th of August, and it's been up ever since. Even though we had that drop, we come back down, tested those EMAs at EMA 50, and then pushed to the upside. For me, I think these are going to stay quite far apart now, and the 20 is obviously going to hug the price, and the 50 will just be sat off it, but I can't see us getting any bearish crosses now until, I don't know, maybe like towards the end of the year, maybe January time, February time, but let's see how that plays out. So that's the bearish scenario, and areas to buy. But we need to have a look at some areas to target, and when you're in price discovery, you can do a few things. So let's get rid of this fib now, and we'll have a look at his latest move. So we'll use the Fibonacci extensions, but the opposite way around to what we usually do. And then when I do this, I put a couple of extensions on, so the -27 and -618. These will be my next targets to take profit. I think 30 cents will be a tough barrier because it's just a round number, a psychological area. We've got those, haven't we? So we've got 28 cents and 31, 32 cents. And the next areas, if you're looking to accumulate or take profit, that is the area I would look at targeting up there. So we'll mark those up. Horizontal line there, and we'll also put one there. So that's the first two take profit, TP1, TP2. Maybe even looking for a little bit of a setup whenever you're trying to potentially look at buying something. In terms of buying to selling to accumulate, you've got this major move up. You'd probably look at selling here to buy back on the previous all-time high. Second time you'd hope to break through and then sell up at the next fib level and then retrace since there. So that's something what we're looking for in terms of a breakout, and that's how the best way to accumulate. Buy at the high, sell at the highs, buy at the lows, and then just rinse, repeat that motion. In terms of price predictions, I'm not even going to put any fibs up here, but I'm expecting at least 75 to $1 by the end of the cycle, and maybe even more depending how investors take to this project. But that's it in terms of price analysis. That's some buy zones and then some take profit regions for you there. But let's have a look at the BTC pair. It's currently at 460 sats. Look at that big W pattern there, so that's looking ready for another breakout on that, to be honest. As you can see here, this is a big W. 1, 2, 3, 4 waves there. Bang. First target is this one here, 4.97. It's around 500 sats, and to be honest, I think it'll reject on there. I'm still expecting Bitcoin to go on a rally. So if you're looking for buys on this, let's have a look at its latest move on the 4-hour time frame. So this is the latest move here. We'll go from the very bottom to the very top. I'll still place some orders down here, about 360 sats. I think that could be a nice area for you to look at buying, and then ladder them all the way down to this region down here, about 228. That's probably an area where you could look at targeting if Bitcoin just starts to regain some market dominance. Let's just have a look at the Valkyrie indicator too. If you're unaware of what this is a couple of things. So this is a Valkyrie trading indicator. You can do multiple things. I've been using it to scalp, but usually if you look at this purple band here, this is support. These green dots are RSI oversold signals, so that would be a good time to buy then, and that would have been a great trade. And the same here, look, red overbought into that level of resistance, bang. So overbought, bang. So you see what I mean? There's an ongoing pattern there which you can use this to your advantage. If you want to use that that Valkyrie training indicator, go onto the link in the description of this video and you'll find it. Also, within that, there is also a Discord server which you could go into and get daily trading calls. So that's going to do it for today. Just a bit of analysis on Harmony One there. Price action is looking exceptional, and yeah, like I say, it's a great long-term hold. Just one thing before I finish, my Patreon is now up and running. If you want to get in my Discord server where we've got TA, trading, education, general crypto chat, if you want hands-on help, if you want me to do anything, then jump into that Discord server and I can give you a good hands-on help there. So thanks very much for watching today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.